In this segment of the PowerPoint tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to use animations in a presentation. Animations are basically how the objects within a slide will be presented when you present a PowerPoint presentation. Let's say I have this slide right here. It has the title, it has these 4 bullet lists, and it has an image. Right now, if I go and present this, they'll all show up at once. To add animation to any of those components in the presentation, you go here to the Animations tab on the PowerPoint, and notice you have all these types of animations, whether they are fly in, fly, float in, split, wipe, shapes, various shapes, and there is even more drop down here and various arches and motions and things of that nature. To apply the animation to any of these components, you can click on that particular item and it will apply it for the items of the same kind. So here they were bullet lists. Notice these number 1, 2, and 3. That means that each one of those will be coming in the order. This will be the first item once it gets to this slide. The clip art will be the second item, and shapes will be the third item. Now the image, we have not applied any transitions yet or any animations yet to the image, therefore the image will come together with the title of the slide. So here's how it looks so far. We have the title, and then also we have the image. First click, it's the pictures. Second click, clip art, and so on. To add animation to the image here, we can do that by selecting the image, going to animations, and then pick some kind of animation that you prefer. It's important that when you use this animation, you don't annoy your audience with all things flying every which direction. It has to have purpose as part of applying the animation. And notice it will be presented as item number 4. So if I go and present it, we have the title, pictures, clip art, shapes, and then the 4th item now it'll animate because of the kind of animation that I selected. If you click here on the animation pane, it will also display the sequencing of each item, how they'll be animated. So let's say that I want pictures and clip art to come together on the same click. Let's say I want 1 and 2 pictures and clip art to come in together. So the way you change that is we enable the animation pane on the top right. We click on the second one and then the drop down, and notice it's set to start on a click. Now you can change it to start with previous. That means that clip art and pictures will come in together at the same time. And now notice the number here changed to 1 and 1. If you click on the drop down of these objects, notice that you can also set a timer on them, add other effects and options. Now let's say that I want this image to come with clip art and pictures at the same time. So all these 3 objects to come in together. I need to move this first to right after clip art by dragging it up. And then I click on the drop down on the far right here and then select Start with Previous. Now all these objects, pictures, clip art, and the image on the right will show up at the same time. We'll present it. I click, it brings all 3 objects at the same time, and then it brings the next item. Also, you can use animation in conjunction with smart art as well. So here's an example of smart art. So we have this right here, and right now, these items will come in at the same time, all at the same time. But let's say we wanted insert to come in first, then smart art next, then modify and adjust third. The way you do that is to go to Animations tab here, you click on the smart art object, and then you click on Add Animation. And we pick one kind of animation here. Once you have applied some kind of animation to the whole object for Smart Art. Now notice here we have the effect options that is enabled. You click on it, and then right now it's going to be presented as one object. So if I go and present this, notice I have Smart Art, the heading, and then click on it, it brings all three options together. Now if I want them one at a time, I click here on the effect options and choose one by one. Now if I go and present it, I have insert, then Smart Art, and then modify and adjust as separate components. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and then click on the bell icon.